This is a flare screen. Why on earth would I switch this flare screen, okay? Right now, I'm just calling out, flare, flare, flare. So now Jason Tatum's up and over the top, and I don't have to switch, okay? That's it. That's how you defend a flare screen. Instead, you're going to switch this flare screen for no reason, and Jason Tatum switches over the top, so it's a layup. Come on, here's a down screen. You got to defend this down screen right. This player's got to get attached and show. So this player can't curl. He has to go out, and this chase can happen. But when you don't show, look how this player curls. So now you have to step up. There's nobody to take this player, and it's just going to lead to a wide open little shot at the rim. This is atrocious transition defense. So Golden State has the ball. These two players just need to sprint in a straight line, in a straight line, in a straight line, in a straight line. If you go towards the ball like they're going to do, it takes you longer to get back and guarantees you'll never fully get underneath the ball. Okay? If you're just sprinting in a straight line, then around the three-point line, you'll have your back to the baseline. One of you can take the ball. But look at this. Both players go down the middle, which means no one's actually able to take the ball, and it leads to a layup. What is this? I don't know if you're leaning towards the screen, if you're trying to ice a screen. This is not, you're not icing a screen this big would have to get up, and it's also the middle of the floor, so you can't ice a screen. So you're either leaning towards the screen or you're in drop coverage. Neither which work, okay? Look at Steph Curry's going to get into the lane. You create a 2-on-1. How easy do you want to make that? All right? So right here, make Steph Curry come off this screen, all right? Have him come off the screen. Get up, hedge. The second Steph Curry hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than keep attacking off of this big's hip, which, by the way, just pushes him further away from the play, now I can recover, okay? In the meantime, Draymond Green isn't going anywhere. There's backside help literally standing and waiting right here, okay? So, and again, I'll be able to bump this backside defender back down pretty quickly, all right? But instead, you're doing whatever the heck this is, and it's a 2-on-1, and it's an easy 2. Rotate to the ball. Rotate to the stop. This player's got to no longer back to the sideline. Get in. You can have your right foot up, parallel to the block, left foot out, wide stance. So now I'm cutting this dribble off here, okay? I'm sending this player right into gap help. I can be up the line a hair. Okay? I'm sending him right into gap help. So when Wiggins comes this way, I can stunt. I don't have to move inward. That is the whole key in all of this. My feet aren't moving at all. I'm just stunting and easily recovering on the airtime of that pass. But instead, you're going to let Wiggins go one-on-one. This player's going to hug the three-point line, and it's an easy 2. Don't switch this dribble handoff, okay? Here's how you defend a dribble handoff. This player's giving space. Perfect. So what happens? This player comes off this dribble handoff. You're just underneath and meeting him on the other side. But instead, you're going to switch this dribble handoff for no reason. And look, now 2 people are going to go towards this player. Draymond Green's going to be wide open, and it's a dunk. Horford needs to get way up the line here. Stop. You're guarding Draymond Green right now. Up the line. Okay? You want to be level to Draymond Green. Okay? So now when Klay Thompson comes this way, look, there's no place for him to go because I'm just standing right here. My back's to the baseline, and I'm ready. I'm basically a second defender. Draymond Green is just standing here. Okay? But look what happens. See how look at this. Al Horford's not level to his man. Right here, he can have, again, his right foot parallel to the block. All right, left foot out. Plus, this is Draymond Green, so who cares? But anyways, now I don't have to move my feet inward. It doesn't even matter if it was Draymond Green or Steph Curry. I don't have to move my feet inward. I'm just stunting without moving my feet inward and recovering. Okay? I'll always be able to recover on the airtime of that pass if my feet don't take me inward. But instead, Al Horford is down here while his man is here, and it's just going to lead to a Klay Thompson open jumper. Run, drop coverage. Why are you just giving Klay Thompson an open 3? Are you serious? Look, up, up, up. Push Klay Thompson this way. Backside help is right here. The second Klay Thompson hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, does anything other than attack off of this big's hip, which just pushes him closer to the sideline, which means he's going to have to pick up his dribble, hesitate, or bring his dribble back pretty quickly. I can recover and bump this player back here. But instead, you're running drop coverage, so it's just have a wide open 3, Klay Thompson. Have to be in position so your feet don't have to move. Right now, this player should have his left foot on the block, right foot out. Okay, now he doesn't have to move. He can just stunt without moving his feet. That is the whole entire key. Stunt, recover. Watch what happens here. Okay, look at this player here. Let's zoom in on his feet. Okay, as this drive comes, look at his feet. So he has to move his feet inward. Now you're never getting back outward, so it's a wide open catch and shoot three. All right, so Golden State gets this rebound now. Stop. If I'm this player, I'm sprinting in a straight line. Then around the three-point line, I can come over and take the ball because this guarantees that I'll get underneath the ball. If I go down the middle of the floor, this guarantees that I'll never get fully underneath the ball. And the Warriors are in the bonus, so that's a huge problem because watch. See, you go down the middle, so now you're guaranteed to not be behind the ball. You're going to end up tripping this player, and it's a two-shot foul because the Warriors are in the bonus. Don't go over the top of a dribble handoff. Stop. Okay? You're underneath because I know this is Steph Curry, but you're going to get on the other side and you'll be fine. This player gives space here, okay? So now, again, dribble handoff. I'm underneath and I'm immediately over. That's the thing. So Steph Curry comes off this dribble handoff. He's being met by me, okay? But you go over the dribble handoff and now Steph Curry's going to blow by you and it's an easy two. Strong side ISO. These are so easy to double team. You might as well do it anyways, regardless of the circumstances. So this player now slides over here. Wiggins comes this way. This player's up the line. On a drive and kick, this player moves right here. This player's also up the line. So you go on to the secondary option. The man that doubles just bumps this player then into the corner. Okay? But instead, you're going to let Wiggins go one-on-one, and it just results in one of his patented turnaround jumpers. All right, so we got a little stagger screen going right here. Now, you switch this first screen. Totally fine. Stop. This player's back has to be to the baseline. You cannot get beat back door. Okay? Now, I don't know what this player's doing, because if he is back to the baseline and he comes off the second screen, I need to be attached and show so Wiggins has to go out a little bit and this chase can happen. But it doesn't matter. Your back's to the sideline. So now you're going to get beat back door, and that's going to lead to a late foul right before the first quarter ends. All right, you switch this ball screen. That's totally fine. But if you're Grant Williams here, you certainly cannot sag on Steph Curry. By the way, this player's switching over the top. No, underneath. Okay? But Grant Williams, no sagging, no reason to. This player right here is in the gaps. Back to the baseline, he can be in a little bit more, okay? But I'm sending him this way where I can stunt, dribbles picked up all the way out here and recover. But instead, you sag and you give up an open three to Jordan Poole. Sorry, not Steph Curry. Don't lean towards the screen. Come on. Make Draymond Green use this screen, okay? Well, what is this screen even going to do all the way out here? Make him use the screen. Do not start cheating and leaning towards the screen early. See, look what happens. You start leaning towards the screen early, ball screen refusal, player gets right to the rim for two. Look at this. Why are you switching the... Why is Jason Tatum stopping here? Stay with your man. There is no reason to switch, okay? This is a handoff. All you've got... See... There's already separation, but if you lift with your man, if you're just going with your man, okay, there's no reason to ever switch a dribble handoff. Stay with your man. Stop. If you stay with your man, all you have to do is this player comes off the handoff, you just go underneath, okay? Well, Al Horford actually needs to take a step back and let you underneath, okay? But that's it. But the Celtics are switching this for no reason. So now Al Horford's late to switch, and it's an and one. And you've got pointers out. This is why you want pointers out. See ball, see man. You never take your head off either for more than a second. Head on a constant swivel. When you take your eye off of your man for more than a second, this is exactly what happens. And with Andrew Wiggins, I'm cutting the court this way, okay? This is the only part of the court he's going to be able to use. So I'm up right now, okay? This player needs to open up. Back to the baseline. So when Andrew Wiggins comes this way, he's just being met by a second defender. The whole key is that this player's not going to have to move his feet inward at all. Okay? His back is not to the sideline, it's to the baseline, and you open up. Okay? So now I'm just making Wiggins, I'm sliding with him, I'm sending him into the second defender, where this player doesn't have to move at all. Just stunt. No moving your feet inward. And then I can easily get back outward. But instead, you're just going to sag Andrew Wiggins is getting to one of his step back jumpers, and it's 2. This is what sets this whole thing in motion right here. You got a down screen. Why on earth are you sagging? Get up, show. This player then has to go out. Now I can chase. Look at this. You're not ready to switch. Because why? There's no need to switch a down screen. You're not even ready to switch because this player's going to blow right by you. You're going to have to contest a layup, and now this player's just going to keep getting offensive rebounds, and now the defense just is scrambling, and it's going to eventually lead to an easy 2. A horrible gamble here. What? Just let this ball go to the post. Who cares? All right? Stay with Steph Curry. Okay? As he cuts, you keep your back to the baseline, and you're fine. Okay? But look at this gamble. See? Look at how he's going to try and enter the ball into the post on that gamble. So now look. Now he's just going to sneak by him backdoor because he's out of position ever so slightly, and it leads to a 2-shot foul. Horrible ball screen defense. Even with this being Steph Curry, come on. This ball screen is set at half court. Get up, jam the screener, and go under, and you're fine. Okay? Instead, you're trying to run drop coverage, and it's just a disaster, and it leads to an open jumper. Terrible transition defense. You got to communicate. Right now, this player clearly has to take Steph Curry. There's no talking about it. I got ball. So this player knows to go to the middle. This player then knows to go here. Okay? But look at the problem. 2 people are guarding Steph Curry right now. No one's taking this player because no one communicated. And now it's just going to lead to an easy layup. Boy, is this atrocious defense. This is not how you ever guard away from the ball. You don't even know what's going on with the ball. Open up. This player should be back to the 3-point line with his back to the baseline. You have to see the ball and your man at all times. Okay? This can't, if you're seeing the ball, okay, with your back to the baseline, there's no place for this player to go. Right? It's stunt, recover. But instead, you have no idea what's going on with the ball. So now this player's just going to get right to the rim, and it's a layup. Unbelievable. Okay, in transition, I get what Robert Williams is doing here. Stop. You got to stop Steph Curry. Perfect. Okay? But now this player's guarding Steph Curry. So get down. We can't have 2 people guard 1. Get down. So this player can go here, and you just take this player here, and this player can stay here. But again, Robert Williams is just going to be standing in no man's land after this. And now look, now Klay Thompson's able to get it with a rip-and-go drive and an easy 2. All right, Golden State has this ball now. They have it right now. So why is this player not sprinting? Why are these players not sprinting? Why is this player not sprinting? Why is this player not sprinting? Sprint, 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 sprint in a straight line, okay? Because now we need numbers defensively. But everybody's just going to stand around. Look at this. What is everybody doing? So now these Warriors players it's a 2-on-1. That should never happen. And it's a blocking foul and 2 shots. This is ridiculous to be in drop coverage here. You're just given the lane right now, and it's just an easy 2. Okay, stop. Look at how easy this is to hedge. Look how close this is to the sideline. This player's going to have to... Okay, the second the guard hesitates, picks up his dribble, brings his dribble back, which is going to happen in literally a second because the sideline is right there, I can recover. In the meantime, I have backside help right here, but I'm going to be able to bump you back quickly, okay? But instead, you're not going to push him to the sideline. You're going to give him the lane and an easy floater. Why are you running drop coverage on a ball screen set at half court? Are you kidding me? Now Steph Curry's just going to split right through, and look, now there's nobody to take this player, so this wide open 3 gets missed, but it doesn't matter because it's going to lead to an easy putback right there because no one's in position to box out. I know it's Steph Curry. The ball screen's at half court. Get up, jam the screener, go under, and you're fine. But instead, disaster. And now again, so not only do you give up a wide open 3, you give up a wide open offensive rebound. This makes no sense to me. Why is Jason Tatum doubling? There is no ball screen set. His player's going to cut. Go with them. Are you, what? What is this? Look at this. This player goes. What is going on here? Jason Tatum, get to your man. This player's guarding Steph Curry. What are you doing? You double, and yeah, your man's wide open for a layup. What is this player doing? You don't guard away from the three-point line, above the three-point line, away from the ball. Step back, okay? You're still with Steph Curry. You're fine. When you literally are hugging him like this, look what you're susceptible to having happen. Steph Curry is going to fake like he's going to cut. You're totally dusted, okay? That forces a switch. You're not ready to switch on to Klay Thompson. 3. Come on, this is a down screen. Get over you're not even seeing your man. You have to see your man. He's setting a down screen. You got to show. So this player has to go out and can't curl. So now this chase is able to happen. You don't show. So look, Klay Thompson's just going to curl right off this down screen. Okay, this player's actually going to go up the gut of the down screen also, which is a huge no-no. But you're not showing anyways, so you wouldn't have had a chance to get over the top as it is. So Klay Thompson's just going to be wide open for 3. Wow. You can't guard like this away from the ball. Your back cannot be this way. You have to be underneath Steph Curry this way. Okay, because look what's going to happen. Steph Curry is going to go this way, and you have no choice but to go up the gut. That could never happen on a down screen. And look what happens. See, you go up the gut, so you're late to get out. Steph Curry pump fakes, creates an open 3 for someone else. Atrocious transition defense. Why are you backpedaling? Why are you backpedaling? If you are sprinting the whole way, sprinting, you'll be at the three-point line, back to the baseline, ready to guard this player. When you start backpedaling, now you let this player get behind you, and now it's just an easy layup in transition. This is atrocious transition defense. There's 3.7 seconds on the clock, okay? If you're Al Horford, just get back, sprint. Why on earth would you go towards the ball well beyond half court? Come on. Look at this. Look at Al Horford. What are you doing? Back. But instead, you go towards the ball, and now you just create a wide open 3 for no reason, and it goes in. Awful transition defense. Come on. If you're this player right here, okay, you should be in. All right? Right now, you should be in back to the baseline. So you're telling Jason Tatum, send this player this way. Send him right. Look at this. Stop. Okay? Look at if this player comes right. There's no place to go. None. But instead, you're going to get beat this way. I doubt there was communication. And I'm sorry, it's Derek White defending, and it ends up being a layup. Switch this ball screen. Beautiful. You have to stop. I'm cutting this player's dribble off here. First of all, this is Draymond Green, so who cares? But second of all, get in. Your right foot can be parallel to the block. Now I'm sending Jordan Poole this way. And this player should be yelling out, send him right. Because now I can just stunt without having to move my feet, okay, get the dribble picked up well past the three-point line, and recover. But instead, you're going to get beat away from any gap help, and it's going to lead to a 2-shot foul for Jordan Poole. This player's not involved in the play at all. Not at all. So why is he... Stop. Al Horford can easily switch on to Klay Thompson. You stay over here, okay? This player's here. I'm going to force Klay Thompson right into where my gap help is, which would be you underneath the three-point line, and certainly this player right here. What is going on here? Marcus Smart, out of nowhere, comes to switch, and he's not ready to guard, so he just gives up an open 3. Don't lean towards the screen. Stop. Make this player use this screen. Make him use it. Our ball screen defense will execute. Look at Jason Tatum. See how he's leaning towards the screen. It's just a little lean. That's all it takes. And now this player blows by him. Open jumper. Unbelievable. This is a down screen. Come on. Get attached to your man. Show. Steph Curry cannot curl. He has to go out, especially with Steph Curry. So now I can chase. But instead, look what happens. You don't show, so look what Steph Curry gets to do. Curl right off of it. This chase has no chance. So now 2 defenders have to step up to take Steph Curry. No one's there to take Wiggins, and it's a layup. Jason Tatum cannot miss this. Come on, look at this. Stop. Okay, you do not need to hug this player. Okay, drop a step. All you have to do is drop a step, even a half step. And when Andrew Wiggins comes this way, I'm stunting to get in the way of this. I'm just giving Al Horford some help here, okay? I am stunting, easy recovery, obviously, okay? Right back here. But you do nothing. How can you, stop. How can you be just standing here while Andrew Wiggins is coming this way? That is ridiculous. So you give Al Horford no gap help, and it's an easy 2. You cannot cheat this down screen. Okay, stop. Just guard Steph Curry one-on-one. This player needs to get attached and show, so I can just calmly chase through, and Steph Curry has to go out. Okay? Look what happens when you start cheating this down screen. See how you cheat this down screen? Steph Curry then refuses it. Wide open backdoor for 2. We have multiple mistakes here. Number 1, you do not guard past the three-point line away from the ball. Drop. You don't have to move at all. Your back's to the baseline. When this player comes this way, I can just stunt, get this dribble picked up without moving my feet at all. Easy recovery. That's mistake number 1. So you're nowhere to be found here. Okay? You should be dropping this way so that you can stunt at this drive without having to move your feet and recover. That's mistake 1. Mistake 2 is this player guarding one-on-one. Make this player use this screen. Make him use it. Our ball screen defense will execute. But look what he's doing. See how he's leaning towards this screen early? So now Andrew Wiggins is able to just blow right by him, and it's an easy 2. Robert Williams cannot, look at this. Okay, right now Robert Williams has got to stay with his man. You stay with your man. You cannot start going this way on a screen, okay, right now. You've got to stay with your man because we'll see what happens. Look at this. See how Robert Williams is starting to go this way? So now this man's going to reverse the angle of the screen this way. If you're Robert Williams, stay with your man. Stay underneath so that no matter if the ball screen gets set here, you're ready to guard. But you can't go early because now this player can reverse the angle of the screen just like this. And now look, now that creates a double team. I don't know what that is, and it ends up being an easy shot at the rim. All right, so you switch this ball screen. That's totally fine, okay? Stop. You switch it again. Okay, so right now I am cutting Steph Curry's dribble off. Right now I have a gap defender right here. He needs to be over with his back to the baseline. So now I'm just forcing Steph Curry this way where there's no place to go. I can stunt without having to move my feet inward. I can stunt, easy recovery. Easy recovery. Because I don't have to move my feet inward. But instead, look, you're going to let Steph Curry go wherever he wants to on the floor. And now look, now he's just going to blow by you, and it's going to be an easy 2 at the rim. Absolutely do not need to switch this screen, okay? Stop. Look where this screen is set. All you've got to do is just jam this player here who's setting the screen, show your hands, jam the screener, go under, and you're fine, okay? But instead, you're going to try and switch it. It's a totally botched switch, and it leads to a dunk. Okay, this is a trap. Because right now, look, Steph Curry's picked up his dribble, and this player's guarding one-on-one just fine. So you'd be staying with your man right here. If you are trapping a ball screen, you have to rotate to one pass away. One pass away. This player can kind of roam the baseline and occupy these players 2 passes away. But your trap has to be great, and you cannot just let them pass out of it by hitting the roll man 1 pass away. Once they pass out of this trap, which you make it very easy to do, now you're screwed. Now you're giving up a wide open jumper. You don't go over the top of a dribble handoff. Right here, this player's giving you a lane. All you've got to do is go under and you're fine. Okay, that's it. That's how you guard dribble handoffs. You don't go over dribble handoffs. You have a lane, go under, and you just meet this player on the other side. Okay? But instead, you're going to go over it feverishly for no reason. You're going to end up getting hurt on the play, and it's going to eventually obviously lead to an open 3 put back offensive rebound because no one's there to box that player out because it was a 5-on-4, and it's an easy 2 for Golden State.